Da-da-da. We're going live. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
And welcome to Chinwag, whatever number this is. We have no clue. We didn't have a chance to even look at that. We set up, as soon as we got home, we set up the stream, and then it's been a bit of a rush. I think going forward, we're probably going to be starting these chats at 8 o'clock. Is that?
Yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit easier for us from 8
because we're at the shop till 7 in the evening.
Yeah.
And it's been
even this was a bit rushed, but we weren't prepared for this. So
so a massive thank you to the over 30 people that were already here waiting for this evening's chat. It's mega humbling. We've got Dave Repairs in the chat. We've got Ryan doing it for lifestyle. Chris Tyler says, geez, look at that pic, he looks 40 years younger. It's a bit harsh, but okay.
What pic did you?
It's got a pic from this, back in the day.
Oh, okay, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. Lee has popped into the chat. Diane, Tracy is driving and listening. Drive safely, Tracy. We've got Trotters into eBay Traders 2020. Thank you for popping in. Richard Hale, Stu Mandry. Thank you for popping in, Stu. Chris says, Dave Rivers, I bet them chockies went the same day they arrived. Come on.
They're still on the table.
We've still got them. We've eaten some. We'll be honest. We're not gonna, try to make out that we're angels. I mean, I know looking at me, you must think obviously I'm the dictionary definition of discipline, and I understand that, but I'm only human, and I did eat some, but I only ate some.
Yeah.
Isn't it, hun? You ate more than me, right?
Yeah, there's quite a lot left. Actually.
Have you eaten more than me? The chocolates?
I don't think so.
No, I probably ate more than Beck, but they were for all of us. They had my name on the delivery address, is what I'm falling back on, even though they were for the family. Thank you, Shazad. They were amazing. They are amazing. We still have them. What else? Dinner. Yeah, I've told Ryan what was for dinner, and he didn't believe me because I said it was chicken.
It is.
Yeah, chicken and rice. He goes, wait, that's too clean. Well, the chicken is breaded. It's breaded chicken. And the rice was from a microwave packet. There you go. So it's not super clean. It's convenient. We had to rush out and get it. Diane says, don't lock Alfie out.
Oh, do you know what I have? Yeah.
He'll be a bit of a nuisance. He really will be. He's lovely, but he will be a nuisance. So we'll try to at least get some time.
I might bring him in a little bit later on.
Maybe a bit later. Okay. Carl OB has popped in. Shazad, thank you for popping in. There's my boy. Look at that hair, says Tommy. Hey, Tommy. How are you? The hair is...
Yes. You're not just sure whether you're going to grow it out or not.
Yeah, I'm in two minds. I grew it out I think a year ago maybe it was. And I did like it, but it was a little bit kind of out of control maybe.
Yeah, it's getting there.
And I'm like, but I do like longer hair.
I know you do.
I do like longer hair, so I'm kind of in, and it is winter time, it's cold and wet. A bit of hair is always nice to have on the head, so we'll see how that goes. Frankie's fine says, now that would be a good intro. Alf in the chair with a voiceover saying, my owners are eating will be with you. Frankie's fine. That's actually a great idea.
Next time we
need to
try and forward
or
plan.
Get like a pre-recorded thing where we've got him to do that. That would be amazing.
Where he just sits on the chair.
BCP, thank you for popping in. Really do appreciate it. Question, can we address the elephant in the room? Bex, how did you feel when you see Z sleeping on the job? Good way to start the chat.
Do you know what? Because I
told them about the thing where I fell asleep.
Yeah,
and
I picked you up from work, didn't I?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So you tell the story.
I'd finished. I'd locked up the surgery, driving home, and I'd already said to you, because by the time I get home, it's going to be 7 o'clock. I may as well come down and pick you up.
Yeah.
And then we'll both go home together. And so. Parked up, lights were on, big flashing open sign on the front
open
door,
sign.
and I'm like,
music playing, right?
Music playing.
Yeah.
Open up the door, and I was like, "Hey, hun!"
No sound.
Shouted through the shop.
Walked through the shop.
Walked through the shop, and there he is snoring his head off.
You said I wasn't snoring.
You weren't snoring.
Oh, so you just added
but
that.
Your mouth was open.
Oh, my mouth. What? So if someone had walked in, they would have seen the
eyes closed, mouth open.
I don't know what happened, honestly. Today, I was so scared of it happening again, I didn't put the heating on. What did you think about it is the question. That's what Ryan asked. Oh,
Krillin says wrap this up, it's taco time. Also, can we get Bill on sometime?
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Tommy. And I really do appreciate it. We will wrap it up as quickly as we can.
We will.
You should have seen, it was because of the way Rob popped on when Lonnie was on Tommy and Tracy's chat.
Yeah, I think I had to go to work, didn't I?
Krillin was on another. He came in. It was just unbelievable. But so, what did you think of my
I was a bit concerned, actually.
Yeah, a little bit concerned.
Yeah.
I thought this
because that could have been a customer.
You could have been a customer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of worrying. Yeah,
and someone might have walked in.
Someone could have,
out.
for all we know, someone could have walked in and walked out. But I don't think they did. It's just something that we have to bear in mind. So today, I actually didn't. What's it called? I didn't put the heating on, and I was on my feet a lot of the day just to keep awake. I've been feeling pretty rough. I think it was more of a headache, but more likely no sympathy required because it's all down to lack of sleep. My sleep pattern has been completely foodbarred.
Like seriously,
seriously foodbarred.
Like coming to bed at like 2.
Yeah.
I think one morning it was like 2:30.
Yeah.
And like now I'm back at work. It's like
she wakes me up.
I get up at 6.
Because you wake up early, you feel, why should I sleep in?
Well, no, you've got to get to the shop.
Oh, so it's not.
What are you chatting about? No. Are we on a different planet? Are we like, oh, you don't have to open up the shop at 9 o'clock? No.
No.
Okay.
No.
We'll go there.
No,
okay.
no, 9 o'clock.
No, that's fine.
No.
You know, turn up to your shop whenever you fancy.
No, I turn up. I want to turn up on time, honey. So it is really silly of me. I've been going. I'd nailed the sleeping habit for months, hadn't I?
Yeah.
For months on end.
You were on top of it.
I don't know. I think it's since the lockdown finished, or maybe it happened during lockdown. I can't even pinpoint when it happened, but I've fallen back into bad habits.
Yeah, I think it was the second lockdown.
Second lockdown, wasn't it? Yeah,
I think it's from the second lockdown. You've kind of fallen
slowly
out of it.
slipped back.
Your sleep pattern
because it went from 11 to 12,
Yeah.
and then like recently it's been hitting the 2s, 3 o'clocks again, and that's really stupid because what's then happening is, like Beck says, she wakes up at 6, I wake up at 6, and it's a day out. And plus the thing is, I need to, thankfully I don't think it's affected how I'm speaking to customers yet, because even today I've had like amazing compliments, and and I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, but it's always nice to hear that when customers come in, they genuinely feel that the shop owner is invested in what they're doing, actually has passion for what they're showing, and that came through today as well. We had a customer that was really, really pleased with the shopping experience, and that for me is the number one thing. I want everyone that comes to the shop to, I honestly not even care whether they buy something or not, as long as they leave thinking, wow, that was cool. That was cool. That's the main aim at the moment. We're also going to talk about in the chat later on. We're going to talk about how our first 2 months have been. I believe Bergen Dude, Collectors FC were a couple of people that were in our comment section who've asked a couple of times, just for a little, maybe we could share an update on how we're feeling about the whole situation in terms of, are we profitable yet, etc. How much money have we spent? But not going into specific numbers.
Yeah, though. I'm not ready to go into numbers.
Not into numbers, but more like we'll talk about
that might come eventually.
Yeah. But we'll talk about how we've done so far, like what it is kind of thing. Carl OB says, Z, those Darth Vader key rings, the solid ones look awesome. Those have been a really good hit, haven't they, honey?
They're really nice.
Yeah. Not specifically the Darth Vader ones, but we got what else do we get? We got Baby Yoda, we got C-3PO, we got a Groot, and we got Deadpool as well in that specific style, and they've just taken off.
Yeah, the Groot one,
the Groot one,
the child one.
Groot and the child,
really nice.
they've taken off. They're doing really well.
Yeah.
Mr. G UK reseller Vinny, thank you for popping in, Vinny. What's on gonna be joining you while listing? See, I love reading that from Vinny because it's like he works all day, like super hard, and then he's listing. See, that kind of makes me think that's what I need to get my ish together and be doing that as well. So after this live stream, I'm gonna do some listing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some listing.
I'm not.
You're not.
Do some
no,
listing.
I'm gonna try to do. I did. It's really important that you do it though, because it's like getting stuff onto the website.
Absolutely.
It's important. Moo and me, thank you for popping in, Moo and me. Frankie's Finds, hi there. Richie's Picking, Reseller Niche, thank you for popping in. Bluegrass Picker, Richard Hale has has Richard Hale got a question, or was it just saying hello? I think he was just saying hello, wasn't he? I think he was saying hello. No, question. How long did Z sleep for today? Well, no, I did.
Oh, you did.
But it was planned.
But it was planned. I was watching the shop.
Yeah.
So
when she came in, I was like, Beck, I had a pounding headache.
Really bad headache.
My eyes are they felt like they had lead weights on them.
Yeah.
And this is all self-inflicted. So again, no, please, like, it is my bad. So, but I was allowed to catch a little bit of kip in the back, and Beck.
And I dealt with a customer.
You dealt with the you did, yeah. Kirsten has popped in. Thank you for popping in, Kirsten. Is Beck poorly? Asked Dave.
Oh, I'm just getting over a cold.
Yeah, it's just a cold. Everyone in the house has had a cold, apart from me. I can only put that down to the fact that clearly I treat my body like a temple, and whatever infection affected Rebecca and the girls, both the girls had colds as well.
Yeah, they got it first.
Yeah, a congestion, etc. I have not been affected, and I can just only thing I can put it down to is just if you look after yourself like I do,
I can't even say what I want to
say. Frankie's Finds, Richie's Picking, Richard's Niche, Bluegrass Picker. Kirsten's popped in. Shazad says it was supposed to be for Christmas. Here is an animal. Slap him. Can I just say, I may have opened the box, but she was there right behind me.
I did.
She was there right behind me. She was egging me on. See, like, just because you didn't break the seal, you were like,
no, you broke the seal.
I broke the seal, but she was right there. Honestly, Shazad. I was gonna be like, I was just admiring how amazing the chocolates were.
You're not gonna open up a box of chocolates and not eat them.
Yeah, but we've never had a box of chocolates like that. For those of you that don't know, Shazad was kind enough to send us a crazy box of chocolates from Hotel Chocolat.
Yeah.
It's called the Chocolatier Table or something.
I don't know.
It's a massive box of really fancy chocolate. I mean,
it's really nice.
Yeah, really nice. And like, let's leave it at that, shall we? Out of control hair, no comment. And Tommy super chatted. Jack Townend, don't know, says hello. Antoinette, hey Antoinette, thank you. Don't know says how's businessy. We're gonna go into business. We're gonna go into business in just a second. We're just gonna quickly get to the bottom of the chat. The mouth was open. That's a deep sleep.
Oh, we're behind.
The Coalface says, hi, good to see you live. We really enjoyed your videos this week. Thank you, Coalface. Really appreciate that. I know the videos can be a little bit samey, and and whenever I've mentioned that, a lot of you guys in the chat, in the comment section, have been kind enough to be like, look, just keep going with it. It's fine. I'm conscious of it, but at the end of the day, I'm just filming the day, so whatever happens during the day, that's what I'm filming. So really do appreciate it, Coalface. Thank you for watching. Free Bex from Bricks and Mortar says the truth. You don't want to be freed from it. Hello, Harry. How are you? Did he wake up shocked or scared?
It was both. Shocked that he'd fallen asleep and probably scared.
What she was gonna say. She was nice to me. To be fair to her, she was really nice. Nice. Okay. Evening or sleepy, says Shelley. Hey, Shelley, thank you. WTF you doing between 10 and 2, you animal? Really, I'll be honest with you, it's slowly editing the videos together.
The videos, isn't it?
But what sometimes happens is I'm sitting there wanting to edit a video, but I also want to watch some YouTube.
So then you've got YouTube
and then that affects my editing because of obviously the sound from the video.
Because then you can't edit because you're listening out for the sound on it.
Exactly.
Can't do it.
Someone tells Z his wig glue is showing, says the truth. Man, the truth's on fire. Harry Murphy says, what is the best pub in Garstang?
Oh, do you know what? That's really hard because we
go to the Wheat Sheaf, and then there is also the Old Tithe Barn.
But there's a couple that we haven't tried though. Yeah. There's a few that we haven't tried.
They're all really good.
But they are really good.
Open at 10 instead, says Vinny. Vinny, that's actually the plan. Going forward, we're going to be doing 10 till 7 during the week. Z, you can purchase a motion sensor just over the front door that will bing when someone crosses it. The thing is, Carl, that's a good idea and it's something we want to do. but normally I can hear when
and plus we have got like
and we've got
we've got cameras
which pop on when someone comes in. Exactly.
That sends an alert to your phone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But old Sleepy here was too sleepy.
Beck sings a hair sleep on the job. At least he was wearing pants. Exactly.
That's true.
Either needs a bell fitted onto the door, or failing that, some sort of device that waves a piece of KFC under his nose.
Oh, I think that would be the option to go with.
Get a sense of it. I think a sensor on the door with a loud beep would be a good idea. Yeah. I think that's something I should do. Please don't be tooting your horn in the shop, says Shelley. Yeah, I know that's not a good move to do. He needs a shot collar. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, who else has popped in? Money Mental Andrew, thank you for popping in. Jason, Reselling Gamer, Enwhistle, thank you for popping in. Maybe I should get a Groot keychain, says Grow Roots. Grow Roots, they're selling quite nicely. They're quite cool.
I mean, Groot is probably one of the most popular characters that we're selling in the shop, actually.
We've noticed, as things go, like that people like, Baby Groot is still like
Groot, and
he's definitely the most popular Marvel
and the child at the moment. Anything like
those two guys are definitely like
that's
the
just
most
like
wanted.
Flying out of the shop at the minute.
How's your anxiety been this week back at work, Bex? Asked Shelley.
It's actually been like really good, like as in like being back at work. I think the break has been amazing, and I don't know if it's the patients are being a bit nicer because of the COVID vaccine. We've been booking a lot of the older patients for the COVID vaccine, so they're really, really appreciative of it. And it's been a good week, actually. It's been a good week.
We'll say a couple of hellos and we'll go into that a bit more deeply. Yeah. So Cola Flipper Lee, we've had Money Mental Stew, Silver Manny, Michelle Lathan, BCP's obviously in there, Nick K. Thank you everyone that's popping in. I'm going to go to the bottom of the chat. Peter Ray's Adventures. Peter sent us a lovely Christmas card. Thank you, Peter. Okay, I think we're at the bottom as best as we can be. Thrift Beast has just popped in as well. So yeah, in terms of, we're going to have a little chat about how we're feeling right now. And that kind of does move on from how Beck is feeling, because you were having a bit of a struggle with being at work especially during the lockdown when the shop was shut. But having had your 2-week holiday, in which, by the way, she literally worked.
And then the shop was open as well.
Yeah.
So I think there's like a couple of things that are making being at work good, and that is because the shop's back open. I haven't got like the stress of the shop's closed.
Yeah.
So that's helped me go back into
Although
work.
I am telling you now to prepare yourself, because I reckon we are going to close again in January.
Yeah, no, I've been telling you that all day as well.
Yeah, I know, but I think you've been telling me kind of like I'm mentally quite prepared for it. Are you okay?
I know it is going to. I know it's gonna happen.
I think having the 2 weeks off work, Beck just worked for 2 weeks at the shop instead. I think it's definitely given you a kind of a spring in your step to go back to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And part of that is because of what we've seen from the shop so far. We want to give you guys a bit of an update as to what it's taken to get the shop to where it is. Not saying it's anywhere special, just literally just to let you know how it's got to where it is. And just whether it's something that some of you might want to know about or be interested in. First thing I suppose we should talk about is like your startup costs, etc. We're not anywhere near like to be profitable yet. I think that's what we'll say. We're not. We've obviously had to sink in a lot of money in terms of the inventory for us has been our highest cost. We were really smart with how we got the shop up and running.
Yeah, like the shop fittings and stuff like that. We didn't spend too much money on.
Yeah.
Stock is another matter. We have spent a lot on
stock. Was our main cost. Now, obviously, depending on the type of shop that you might want to start up, and even like knowing what we know now, it wouldn't have had to cost us so much.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah. We would have done.
Yeah. We would have done things very differently. We've been.
We should actually say what we would have done differently.
So to give you guys an idea, most margins in the shop, so gross profit margins, are going to be around 30%. going all the way as high as like 65%. Okay, and even possibly higher than that as well. Now that's not as good as when you're reselling used stuff. Obviously, if you buy something for £1 at a car boot and sell it for 20, you're going to have a much better profit margin than I am buying something, say for example, for 10 and selling it for 20 or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same ballpark at all. It's very much tighter margins. And the tightest of the margins tend to be on the action figures. The action figures are not high margin. They tend to be in between, I would say, the 35-45% type situation. And obviously the cost as well is the actual money cost per unit is quite high as well comparatively to some of the other stuff. Now, had we known what we'd known now, our shop would look very different, wouldn't it?
I think so.
What do you think would be?
I still think we would have gone with some action figures. Yeah. But I think we would have done a lot more merch, because I think that's what we're finding is we're selling more of like the prints. The prints, yeah. The key rings. The prints are doing really well. The clocks are doing okay. The clocks. Like that sort of badges thing. And badges. Those sort of things are going really, really well. The wallets have gotten a good interest. Yeah. And we've just trialed some caps in the shop. Yeah, we've just started to get some caps in. So we've just started doing a bit of that as well. So, and I think we probably would have changed. And that would have meant our startup costs would have been a lot lower. We've had to obviously invest a lot of money. We imagine it's going to take us at least a year before we actually start to like make up the money, depending on how it goes. I mean, it's so difficult to gauge at the moment because we don't know what kind of footfall is normal. We don't know, this year is such a bad year to gauge that kind of stuff in. Like, for example, being locked down in November and then going back just to the beginning of this month, one thing we've definitely noticed is we get the feeling that most customers have already done their major Christmas shopping. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, what would you say, like? Would you add to that? Yeah, because I think the conversation we're having in the shop are they're looking for stocking fillers and things like that, and that's probably why, like the keychains and things like that are a lot more popular and the prints, because price-wise and the cups as well. The cups have done really well as well. Oh, yeah, the 3D cups have just flown out. I wish we bought loads more of those as well. Yeah. And it's just like those sort of things are probably at the right price range. Yeah. For people. Yeah. For that sort of giftables, item, like giftable. And that's definitely the conversation that's come up most commonly. It's been just looking for a few additional things. So insinuating that they've already done their main shop, which is understandable because we had the same fear. Like, you don't know when are you going to get a chance to go out and shop. So people have done their higher value shopping already. And we have had a couple of occasions where people have wanted to buy a little something because they're giving like money as a gift for the person to buy what they want. When we've had a few people come in with a secret Santas, people buying for secret Santas as well. I do think like I know we mentioned it last week, but we do need to kind of work on like a little gift card thing, like vouchers or something. I don't know. I think I want to do mystery boxes still. I mean, so we've definitely noticed that it feels like, not that we've missed out, but we can't fully judge the kind of sales we'd get. Because I do have a feeling that had we not had the November lockdown, we may have had some like bigger ticket item sales where people were coming into shop, because we'd started to see that in October. Yeah. In October, we were selling some quite expensive items, like like statue figures costing like £80-90, a lot of other things as well, like action figures in £40+ action figures, people buying numbers of them. So we did actually start getting those sales, and I feel those sales would have probably continued throughout November had there not been this panic because of obviously of being locked down. Yeah. So I definitely feel that's been like something that's gonna skew how this year has gone. We're still pleased because it's still more impressive than we thought it would be. Like, we've had good footfall, we've built a good customer base,
It's really exciting, but the other thing that's concerning is we also have a good sense that a lot of people, especially like the younger kids, were looking forward to coming out and spending their Christmas money. And what I'm worried about, and this is, I shouldn't be worried about it because it hasn't happened yet, and touch wood, it might not happen, but depending on what the situation is in January, I get the feeling that especially just after Boxing Day and afterwards, I think we would had a lot of people coming in to spend Christmas money. Because we actually had those conversations as well, where like, oh, I'm going to send him in with Christmas money, or I'm going to come in with my Christmas money. We've had these conversations, and I think that would be absolutely amazing if we got a chance to see what, because I actually think January for us would be quite good in that respect, because not every parent knows exactly what their kids want or when they're buying. There's so many IPs out there. What do you think? Yeah, nothing to add to that. Okay. So I feel that's one thing we're concerned about, because if we then lose the January, then that's another thing that we might not get. But there's no point in worrying about things that we don't obviously know. Let's see what the chat is saying. Even the virus wouldn't go anywhere. Z says she's sad. Thank you. Z's body's a temple. I'm done. Show us the 6 factors, Ryan. Well, I'm just going by the facts. Everyone else caught something. Those chocks look the business. They really are, Shelley. Lots of people saying hi. Richie's Pickings. I said hi.
Stop
Nick
scrolling
K.
up. You need to go down.
Scrolling down. We're going down. Thrift Beast had popped in as well. Question: did Bex get paid for them 2 weeks? I hope he pays well, Bex.
What do you think, Ryan?
Carl says Northern Ireland are preparing for a 6-week lockdown after Boxing Day. Yeah, see, that is concerning. See, Dave says Jan will be dead anyway. Always is for shops. Not always. We used to have really good Januaries, in places I've worked in the past, and I honestly feel that we would have probably, if we're open, I've got a feeling, I'm actually pretty confident that we'd have a good January, because we'd have a lot of people spending their Christmas money. That's genuinely how I feel. Barry says less honky tonk man figures and Dory Swigglefish.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. And that's one of the lessons
that
has definitely well and truly been learned.
Yes. That is the number one lesson, in fact.
Yes.
That is something that I look at still and think, why? But yeah. If you buy from Car Boot and sell on eBay, chances are eBay will make more money than you, says Shelley. Yeah, Shelley's not a big fan of eBay at the moment, which is understandable. The thing with eBay is, I will say, if you stop playing their games, you notice a massive dip in sales. Anytime I forget to, for example, promote my listings, because I don't leave my promoted listings on continuously. I like to run them for a week, and then the campaign ends, and then I start them again, because I've noticed that at the beginning, and I think a lot of people have confirmed this, at the beginning of a promoted listings campaign, your impressions are a lot higher, and the longer you leave a campaign to run, your impressions tend to drop. And I've noticed things like that, massive amount of you will see a significant drop in interest in that kind of stuff. So you've got to play their games, unfortunately, and that also means sending offers to watchers. So you do have to, unfortunately. T-Cake says, where are your figures made? Should be some cost savings after Brexit on import duties, should be passed on to yourselves and then the customers, says T-Cakes. Hopefully, but pretty much 99% of everything is made in China, T-Cakes. Yeah. Mystery boxes doesn't mean a box with a honky tonk man figure and a single swing. No, we do proper one.
We do a proper one.
Stephen M says, evening guys, totally forgot you were on tonight, have been so busy with Christmas orders. Fantastic to hear, Stephen. Yeah, glad really you've been busy. Shelley says the higher value sales are probably to collectors, less of them than general families. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Andrew says, gotta go, no worries, thank you for popping in. Carlo B says, hello pal, got one of those polishing machines away today for £375. Wow, that's a lot of money. Z, do you spy on other similar retailers? If you do, don't go with your OCS sub ones, as Richie's speaking. I spy on them I do spy on them, yes, all the time, actually, quite often. I like to look at the websites to see what their websites are like, how they've organised their categories. things that we need to improve and work on. Sometimes I'm finding they do have better categories, and then sometimes I'm finding much more established websites where their categories are more of a mess than ours, which is interesting. And their websites
there's actually a local, well, not a local store, but there's a store similar to ours that we keep hearing about.
We haven't been there yet, but we are probably going to go and have a look. But also we follow social media. And just like we're on social media going, hey, we're open today, hey guys, look what we've got, other stores are doing the same thing. Everyone's trying to get the social media thing going, which is totally understandable. It's important to kind of have a social media presence nowadays. I think you can't just have a shop anymore. No. So and we've learned something from that, definitely. Lesson 1: don't buy Honky Tonk Man. And what else? Beck sends her hair out with a sandwich board after Christmas, says Mike. Hi Mike. Star City Picker, how are you, Rick? He will not get the stuff to do it. No, I am going to get the sandwich board sorted. Do you sell through Instagram, our Thrifty Trooper? Not directly. We've
had messages through our Facebook page. Yeah. And we sold through our Facebook page, but we haven't necessarily done it through Instagram. But if someone contacted you through Instagram, I'm sure
we've had some of you guys, the viewers. I mean, at the moment, the majority of sales we get, pretty much, I would go as far as to say, it's got to be almost all of them. Like 99% of the sales we get on our website have been coming from you guys in the chat, which we're ever so grateful for. But it is so we're aware of that. And we've sold directly as well, like sending PayPal invoices to people that have contacted us directly. Obviously we're getting the sales on the website as well. We have started to get some local sales now, which is really nice, people buying to collect, but it's also understandable that not everyone's doing that. If you're local, then you're probably going to want to come in and have a look, aren't you?
I do think that we need to kind of work on our Facebook page a bit more and do a few more videos about the store and things like that, because I think local people that have watched some of the videos, they have actually messaged us and then ended up coming in to the store as well.
Bless you, your throat.
Sorry, I thought I'd be all right. I haven't grabbed a water, so my throat's getting worse.
Lesson 1: don't buy 200 Honky Tonk Men. Okay. Hey Monica, you definitely need more baby Mandalorians, specifically animatronic ones. Monica, absolutely right. We didn't even get a chance to list on our website some of the Mandalorian stuff we had.
It didn't even get to the website, did it?
It's all sold locally. However, stuff like the animatronic one, I've been waiting for it to come into stock. We were naive. We didn't buy enough when we had the opportunity to. That stuff was available.
But these are all lessons we're going to learn for next year, and it won't happen again.
Instead of going big on Swigglefish and Honky Tonk Men, I will go big on what I feel is the current thing. As long as it fits with the store as well. But thank you for that comment, Monica. She's said, if one is cheap, then why wouldn't you buy them all? Sound business logic. There's an eBay guru. So like, thank you, Shazad, for the endorsement. Reseller Niche says, eBay is so ticky-tack. I wish they would stop messing around with our seller so much. Oh, well, can't complain too much. Yeah, unfortunately, Reseller Niche, it's something we have to just accept. If you want to sell on the platform, you have to play by their rules. You have to take part in all their games. You have to promote. If you don't promote... It's unless you're in a really unique situation, question: does he run all stock purchases through Bex now? We wouldn't want 10 pallets showing up, would we?
He doesn't, but he's a lot more careful.
I'm like, to be fair, you wouldn't really know what to buy, would you?
No, I mean, I do go through the wholesale thing every so often, and
I'll just more the idea. You come up with ideas. Like,
I pick out bits. And
you're like, why don't we have these types?
You should have this sort of thing. You should have this sort of thing, and then you look through, and then
what
you
I
pick
think
out.
Is more popular, and So
I kind of give you the ideas of what I think we should be getting in, and then you go and get the stuff.
Get the stuff that's
so
the relevant.
Like, we work together with it, but you get final say on what gets purchased.
Yeah, boss.
No, not really.
You're the real boss. I'm just the boss. And What else are people saying? Shazad says Thrift Beast, the man with the angelic voice, the best reseller gamer ever. He is fantastic. Z, do you now consider yourself a part-time eBayer? Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, that is a good question.
Oh, and Grow Root says, what's your eBay store? I can't navigate your website. Grow Roots, that is a shame. I'm really sorry you can't navigate the website. We are going to work on making it better. There is a search box in there though, so that should be working fine. But we do have a website. I'm not sure if the link's in the description, but it is called Only Cool RC, I think.
Yeah, but what's our eBay?
Yeah,
eBay's the
Only
same,
Cool
isn't
RC.
it?
Yeah.
No,
Cola Flipper Lead.
eBay's different, isn't it?
It's Only Cool RC. Yeah, because it's got the RC stuff still on there. Z, do you now consider yourself a part-time eBayer? My results are probably those of a part-time eBayer. They're actually pretty not. They're probably not as good.
They're probably like more
like a beginner.
Someone starting out.
Yeah. I don't want to be a part-time eBayer, but at the moment, like with the stock that we've put our money into, it's designed to be sold in shop or on your own website. It's priced like that and it's designed like that. If you sell what we're selling on eBay, I mean, we do sell it, but we just price properly. And if someone wants to buy it on eBay, they buy it on eBay. But we're not getting involved in the shadiness, because everything we sell on eBay is also faked. Everything we sell on eBay pretty much is faked as well. And so if we try to price match against people that are selling fake goods, it's pointless. It doesn't make any sense. So when we sell on eBay, we just sell at the price we want to sell at. If we get a sale, great. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
The eBay store is mainly going to be for the radio control spare parts still, which I have now come to peace with. I'm going to just let them tick away and sell because it's just money. But going into the new year, I'm going to be heavily promoting locally the fact that I'm looking to buy people's older stuff, and that is going to then become the core of the eBay business. As we've said quite a lot of times, we want the shop to be new stuff, don't we?
Yeah.
Any particular reason you want it to just be new, you think, like, or
because I like it.
Because you like it. Okay. Well, my reason is it suits the area. I'm trying to get you into the conversation, not making it easy here.
What, do you not like my answer?
No, it's fine, but you might
want
to give your input as well.
There are more reasons, obviously.
Yeah.
There's the fact that I don't know. I just think second hand is more suited to the eBay than it is in store. We've got a very limited amount of space in the shop,
and our customers. So, I think how it suits the street, how it fits in with the rest of the high street.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
And I always go back to shoppability. It just won't be as shoppable.
Yeah.
I've seen too many stores that sell used, and I've yet to see one that I think is nice looking.
Yeah.
I've seen clean ones, I've seen neat ones, but I've yet to see one that I feel is like shoppable. I mean, like we see even now how difficult it is for like people to sometimes make their minds up when they're choosing stuff. You put that amount of stock in front of them, you're gonna just end up with you're gonna attract a very specific customer.
Even the way we've even set it out, because the whole reason why we wanted gaps in the middle of our racking was because we had ideas of like having like the artwork and the prints and stuff like that, and then the other one was we didn't want it just walls and walls of stock, because then it's not necessarily shoppable.
And
but
I just think it makes it easier.
People don't always see, like, because when we talk to people that do,
it's amazing the amount of stuff they don't see. You have to point.
When you get talking and they say, "Oh, I like this or this," and then you go, "Oh, have you seen this?" and they've walked right past it.
And I also feel that we want to appeal to as broad a customer base as possible. Even though some of what we sell is considered niche, it's not as niche as people think. Pop culture isn't niche, and being a nerd isn't niche. Being a geek isn't a niche. It's mainstream. It's more mainstream than it's ever been. You know, a few years ago, the thought of someone liking Marvel characters would have been considered geeky. It was the stuff of Kevin Smith movies in the 90s, right? It was like, you know, they were into Marvel. It was niche small films. Now, like, since the Avengers franchise, the MCU universe, etc., it's not niche anymore. So we want to make our stuff and our shop like as appealing to as broad-minded or a broad range of customers as possible, because we get a lot of people that are fans of say for example like Star Wars or for example Marvel, but that doesn't mean they see the value in a 1980s like box toy or a loose toy. They don't necessarily see that value. They, however, will see value in like a new item, a new shiny item, or it could be like a bit of merch related to that item, couldn't it? So, you know, they might be a Star Wars fan, but they might want to show their fandom through a doormat, for example, and that is, I think, just appeals to more people. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. But yeah, so at the moment our eBay is definitely part-time. I feel like I'm part-time on it. We are listing on it regularly still, because everything we list on the website goes onto eBay, but it's really going to kick in more once I'm regularly buying from people. But that's something I have to kind of grow. There we go. Hope that answers your question, and thank you for the question. Z, have you done flyers for advertising to sell by? We do have flyers, Vincent, but we're going to actually be doing a lot of Facebook advertising to promote that. So that's
and also I think the flyers need a bit of work as well, don't we?
Yeah, I'd say
need
so.
to kind of work on this.
I'd say so. Let's scroll down a little bit. Mandalorian season 2 ended on a big cliffhanger. Baby Yoda might depart the series, so buy your Baby Yoda merch, says Thrifty Trooper. Thank you for that info. How has your Pokemon been selling? Vinny, that's another thing we were naive about. I wish we'd bought more. The Pokemon packs have just been selling. People come in, they buy 2s, 3s, £4 a pack. I wish I'd bought more now, and I can't now. I don't think I can get any for a while. I'm gonna have to look at I'll speak to you about it, but one of the distributors that you told me about, I didn't end up ordering from, so I might order from them if they've got any, but the one that I was ordering from, they don't have anything at the moment. But yeah, Baby Yoda's going to the dark side, says Starseed Picker. Okay, well, it's Grogu, not Baby Yoda.
You keep getting corrected on that, don't you?
Yeah. Ryan says the shop is a long-term thing. It will be great to see what your local customer base is in 2, 3, 4 years' time, when people know where you are, expect you to be there, etc. Will be great. Exactly, Ryan. That's what we think as well. Could we ever stock a row of Intel i7s and i9s just for luck? You know what, Ryan? That's a good idea. Don't laugh, but socks with the popular things on would probably sell too.
See,
they 100% would.
Shelley, that's what I keep saying as well.
Yeah, they would sell 100%, Shelley. Right. Oh, God, I think he might need in now. He's doing that jump
really?
up. Yeah. We'll see if he goes away, but he won't.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Buys a lot super chat.
Here. If you colour your hair, you could be a Justin Bieber twin. Lol, ha ha. But really, this is for your better half to get a drink. Smiley face.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Buys a lot, thank you for the $10 super chat. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, be between, you think? No. Okay. Fine. Vinny says 90% of my store is new, 10% used. I'll send you some pics of a great looking secondhand shop later if I can find it again. My mate went there last year. It was amazing, says Vinny.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see.
It would be interesting to see. I love geeks. I've typed in group, no results. Keyring, no result. Lol, I give up, says Groot.
Oh.
Maybe group might not be listed.
Oh, well, there you go. You can't be talking about it if it's not listed.
Grow Roots, I'm pretty sure.
Man, you're rubbish.
I don't think he's listed yet on the website. Yeah, he's not listed. That's why you can't find it. Oh, Grow Roots, I'm so sorry to have led you on a wild goose chase.
You may as well get that sorted then.
Yeah. Grow Roots, if you are still interested, I promise I will get the Groot keyring listed.
Can you move that plate?
And all the other Groot stuff that we've got. Because we've actually got a Groot body knocker as well, which is really cool. And yeah, we've got all kinds of... What Groot stuff have we got? I don't think we've got...
Not much on there.
I think it's just... Is it just the doormat?
Yeah.
It's just the doormat
just
listed.
The doormat
okay.
at the
Now we've got a couple of Groot things, so I do apologise, Grow Roots, for that. I will list it faster.
You are going to have to sort that out, because you won't find it on eBay.
I know.
Either,
yeah, you won't find it on eBay because it's not on the website. It won't be on eBay
so don't
either.
Go looking.
Yes, sorry about that, Grow Roots. Yeah, I should have known. Actually, I was wondering more if the shop sales cover the shop rent. Oh, and you go back to car boots and the bins purchased from customers. Yeah. At the moment, the shop does cover its own rent.
Yeah. I mean, whatever money we are making, we are putting back in. So we're buying more stock.
Yeah.
And so it's
it's covering its basic costs. But like we're putting
money to get it started,
to get it where it is, and then we're buying more stock with it.
No, I don't want that.
But in simple terms, our eBay sales have obviously suffered. We've shared it before. They're very inconsistent at the moment. They go up and down. And I don't think they're gonna
fall off.
They're not gonna become steady until we start getting the used goods back on. I think that's how it's going to happen. Don't you think? Uh-huh. Until we get the used stuff back on.
Yeah.
Because the thing we are selling the odd bit of new stuff as well, but because our prices are much higher than some of the competition, fewer people are buying the items. If we're selling something for £40 that someone else is selling for 30, most people are going to buy the 30 one, aren't they? So our prices are not competitive, but we've done that. We've just listed them, at the price that we're happy with on eBay. And if someone wants to buy them, that's great. So because of that, our sales have suffered, especially with the RC stuff suffering this year in general. But as soon as we start getting the used stuff back on, I think they will go back up. But yeah, we want to diversify it. Like we've always said, the shop is got to be in addition.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want it to be like replace. It's not going to replace.
No, and we've got to make it work all round because, like we didn't want eBay to be just like the main. Yeah. Like.
Barry says, do the flyers say we buy WWE figures, especially Honky Tonk?
No, they don't. We might need to change that.
No, they don't. Okay. You could be a Justin Bieber twin if Justin Bieber really let himself go. Thanks, Barry. Oh gosh, list it faster. Yeah, we need to list faster.
Do you know what? Yeah.
He fell asleep at the keyboard when listing groups.
It's bad.
What are Groot body knockers? Shelley.
They're so cute.
Yeah, we'll film one in. I think I did share one in one of the vlogs, but it's in the shop window. It's like a little thing that's solar powered, and its body just swings.
Its body swings. Yeah. So it's not like the bobbleheads where the bobblehead kind of moves. No. It's like the body moves.
Yeah. Question: as it's Christmas next week, when are you going live next week, or is this the last live before Christmas? Yeah, this is the last live before Christmas.
This is the last live.
We're going to take next week off. Yeah,
we would, because Christmas Day is like Friday, isn't it? So we're not going to stream on Christmas Day. Yeah. So this is going to be the last live. We will probably be back.
Yeah.
The following week, won't we?
Yeah.
Live, because it's New Year's. Is it New Year's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be back the following week.
Yeah, we'll be back the following week. Yeah, exactly. Groot testes? What is it because of the body knocker thing? Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, Dave. How can I DM you? You can message us on our. We've got a Facebook page as well. Only Cool Stuff. So you can message us through there if you want. I do have an Instagram as well. I think Only Cool Stuff. Like Only Cool _stuff or I don't know what it is.
Your Instagram.
You should be able to click it on this channel banner or something. But we will have them listed up. up. Thanks for telling us now. Have a look. No, but you've got to take some time off, haven't you?
Do you know what? We're gonna be just exhausted next week.
What is this, Ben? What is this? He's literally just sprawled out across both our knees.
Yeah.
Can we show you?
He's just...
I know.
No, he's going to move.
He's going to move. Yeah, so I can't.
Right. Yeah, we're just going to be exhausted next week.
Yeah, we will be.
I think we're going to be open till... We're still going to be open till 7. I don't think we plan to go till 8, do we?
No.
Because none of the other shops seems to be doing it.
Yeah, we'll do 7. Yeah.
We'll probably be open till 7, and that includes Christmas Eve. So Christmas Day, we're probably just going to want to be at home, and then Boxing Day, we're planning on being back open. So. Yeah,
Boxing Day, we're going to open, depending on what it's like. Yeah. Well, at least for a little bit. What are people saying as well? He takes about 3 weeks to reply, though.
No, we're quite good with Facebook, actually. With Facebook, we're because it's through our page, we are actually quite quick. It's normally within an hour or two.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's just the personal ones.
Yeah, if you contact us on our personal Instagram and stuff like that, we're really slow.
Yeah, a personal one, I barely check it. But if you contact us on the Facebook page for the shop, only cool stuff. I'm actually pretty good. But yes, where is Tommy Bernard? Shouldn't he be learning from the wizard? Mr. Weisler, Tommy was in here earlier. Tommy was in here earlier.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I can teach Tommy. Stephen M from Print and Gift UK. Oh, they message retracted, but thanks for popping in. The vlogs are not going to end, Dave. I'm still going to vlog, but there won't. I doubt there'll be a vlog on Christmas Day though.
No.
Only shop vlogs.
You'll still vlog next week. Yeah. I'm sure you
will. Have you got Alfie's present sorted? Asked Barry.
No, but we're sorting him out. I've got the pet shop next door.
Yeah, we'll sort him out a present. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. We have. How could we not buy you a present? Huh?
Okay. If there's no vlogs now, I will kick off, says Shelley. Well, opening Boxing Day dedication, close 1 p.m. Christmas Eve, and then back open the following Monday. The thing is, Vinny, like, we're just trying to establish ourselves right now.
Yeah, so, I mean, going forward, it might change next year.
But we're still getting people walking in that have never... we had people walking in today that are like, I wanted to come here. I've seen it. It was like 20
to 6 this evening that someone walked in and was just like...
I've wanted to come in here and have a look. And so we're still, we just want to make sure that... I think we want people to know that we're open and available. We have to make sure that we're not just like... We have to be there for the customers, basically. That's as simple as that. We want people to come in and shop. We've got to be there. Going forward, it might change, but we've just, I meant me, not you. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But we like to be open, so we're at the moment we feel we have to be. Yeah. Going forward, I think we
will change that though. I think the hours
I'm taking a day off.
The shop.
Yeah.
You are going to take a day off.
Going forward, I think we're going to have Wednesdays as an off day.
Yeah.
I think that's what we've decided. We're going to be open 6 days a week. We're going to do 10 till 7 every day. Wednesdays we're going to be off, and then we're going to make Sunday a thing. If we can do if we can make Sunday work, like 11 till 5 or 10 till 4 or something like that, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So at first we might have to accept that we're losing Wednesday, which can be quite anyway, and then Sunday might not be that great because people aren't used to it. But we're gonna I think those are the hours.
But that's what we're hoping to build is have it so Wednesday's the day off.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the week we're open.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here, Brian. Tommy's unteachable. We're just listening and taking notes. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that, Tommy. Definitely. Z will go to the shop Christmas Day. He's an addict.
No, he's not allowed.
Well, it depends if I'm walking out or something.
Oh.
I might just
you can walk past it and you're not walking into it.
Yeah. I'm not allowed on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Will there be a Z and Beck have a drink for Christmas stream?
No. Probably not.
Why not? That sounds fun.
I know. But probably not.
1 hour wait for KFC. Just Eat says, well, at least you can order KFC.
Yeah, we can't even order.
We don't even have that option. Question: is taking stock for gifts allowed within the family? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is. Yes. It's something that we are open to.
We will not be going into detail.
Yeah, we won't be going into detail. See you walk out past the shop. Addiction is hard. Well, you know, I've been going in every day, but I am now absolutely knackered.
You are.
Like, I'm knackered. I'm very tired. Because even during lockdown, I was in there every day anyway. I do need to have a day off, a proper time off. So I'm going to be doing something like that. I know, just rubbing it in, KFC. I know, Dave. I'd love a KFC, but still, we're doing fine. You both done it for each other, I see. Sneaky. No.
It's one of the kids.
But yeah, exactly. Barry says most blokes try and sneak down the pub on Christmas days. He wants to try and sneak down the shop. I really do love what we've done there. I really do. But there's still...
We're both really proud of it, aren't we? We're just, we're trying, really, really trying to get it to work.
Yeah.
And so far it is working.
It is, yeah.
It's had a really, really good response locally.
Yeah.
And it's just,
there's a demand for it, so we're happy. It's been an interesting first couple months, and it's worked out to be like better than we thought, which is good.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, you know, when I spoke to Shazad a few weeks ago, and he said like your aim should just be to be open next Christmas, and I think that in a way I'm like, yes. I think that makes sense.
I think for me, my expectations of it are probably a lot lower than yours are. You're expecting way too much from it, and I keep having to say to you, look, you're just putting too much pressure on, because it's not going to be an overnight
you have to
success.
build a brand, you have to build like, people have to trust and know that you're there.
So I do think you need
we keep on hearing about that shop in Blackpool, don't we, because they're established, aren't they?
A slight adjustment, I think.
Well, I think in a way, speaking to Shazad about that did calm me down a little, because it's like, okay, this is definitely I'm much calmer about the whole thing. I think I've worked. I think I just need to pace myself a bit now. Like, take a day off during the week. A day off isn't gonna harm. Especially on a quiet day, and it will just mean that I'll be able to sustain the work levels. Whatever I do, I think the one thing is, like, whatever you do, it has to be sustainable. And I think currently, like, I want to have a sustainable working schedule. Passion is strong, love it. In fairness, the shop looks amazing, guys. You should be very proud of yourself, even if the owner does sleep. Thank you, Ryan. Shazad, you taking any advice from Zahir? No, I don't think that's likely to happen. That's not likely to happen. Oh, ow, for God's sake. Okay.
He's getting fidgety.
Yeah, he's getting fidgety now. Question: how much would it cost to buy the Only Cool Stuff name and open a shop in the US? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. I don't think I've got the relevant copyrights or anything, do I?
I don't think you would have. So you'd be
let's go for it.
More than able to do that.
I agree with Brian. You're both on the up with the shop as he's just adjusting to working. Yeah, I am. And thanks for the comment, Ryan. Okay. By the way, congrats on BTC if you're still holding it as well. Right, guys, it's been an hour. Alf is getting agitated. We've got to get some sleep. I've got to edit tonight's vlog.
And now I'm covered in Alf's fur.
We're going to obviously be doing a full day tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a busy one. It should be. It's Saturday. It tends to be a decent day for us. So hopefully we'll get some good footage of that. I will do my very best going forward. That stuff that I show in the videos, I will do my very best to get that stuff listed the same day as well, because we really do appreciate you guys there buying from us, supporting us. It means an awful lot. We're very grateful of it. May Coin is shocking though. Susie, there's still a good amount of the chocolate left, Susie. Thank you for asking. thank you for popping in, guys. Really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And if we don't speak to you before then,
have a happy
Christmas. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and wishing you the best New Year. Hopefully, 2021 will be slightly less worse than 2020.